Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. And um, today we're diving deep into the world of Bernard Arnault,
Ooh, Bernard Arnault.
the man behind LVMH,
Yeah,
a name that's really become synonymous with luxury.
for sure.
You sent us this episode of the Unlocking Entrepreneurial Greatness podcast.
Yeah,
We thought it was super interesting,
really interesting guy.
and we're excited to unpack it together.
Yeah, and what's fascinating about Arnault is that, his journey
Yeah,
to the top of the luxury world wasn't like a straight line. It's
No.
not like he just started out.
he didn't pop out of the womb.
Exactly. He didn't pop out of the womb with a Louis Vuitton bag in his hand.
Right.
He actually started in his family's business,
Yeah.
which was a construction business.
Really?
So not exactly the most glamorous beginning.
I'm really setting him up for, fashion.
No, not at all.
And make a tour.
But he had this vision,
Yeah.
and he actually convinced his family to kind of shift gears first into real estate and then into luxury.
So what do you think sparked that initial interest in luxury, though?
Well, the 1980s were a really interesting time, I think.
Okay.
After the economic downturn of the 70s, there was this renewed sense of optimism
Right.
and a desire for extravagance.
Yeah.
People wanted to enjoy life again.
Yeah.
And Arnault was one of the few who really recognized, I think, that luxury wasn't just about products.
Yeah.
It was about selling a dream,
Ooh, selling a dream.
an aspiration.
Okay.
And that's powerful.
Yeah. And he wasn't afraid to make some pretty bold moves.
No, he wasn't.
I mean, look at his acquisition of the near-bankrupt Bussac Group.
Oh, yeah, that was a big one.
Just because it owned Christian Dior.
Yeah,
I mean, most people saw a sinking ship.
total disaster.
But Arnault saw
A Dior handbag,
the Dior handbag.
just waiting to be snatched up.
That's amazing.
It was a gamble for sure, but it was also a brilliant move.
Yeah.
I mean, acquiring Dior gave him instant credibility in the luxury market. It was really the foundation of what would become LVMH.
Okay, so let's talk about LVMH.
Let's do it.
And how Arnault built this empire.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking over 75 brands.
It's crazy.
Cross-fashion perfumes, wine, and spirits.
Yeah,
It's kind of mind-boggling.
it really is.
How did he do it?
Well, his strategy, I think, can be summed up as acquire, preserve, and scale.
Acquire, preserve, and scale.
He had this knack for identifying these iconic brands
Yeah,
with rich heritage, like, Louis Vuitton,
of course.
Hennessy,
Right?
and he understood the importance of maintaining their prestige
Okay.
while also expanding their reach globally.
So can you give us an example of how he actually did that?
Let's take Louis Vuitton.
Okay.
Under Arnault's leadership, it went from a respected luggage maker
Right.
to like a full-fledged luxury powerhouse.
Wow.
He brought in top designers like Marc Jacobs,
Oh, yeah.
expanded into ready-to-wear fashion accessories, jewelry, fragrances,
It's everywhere.
everywhere. But he always maintained that core focus. Yeah.
On quality craftsmanship.
Right.
And that signature LV monogram.
Right. So he modernized it, but without, sacrificing its heritage.
Exactly.
And he kind of applied that same approach across LVMH's diverse portfolio.
Across the board.
But there's another really intriguing aspect, I think,
Yeah.
to his leadership,
What's that?
his family.
Oh, absolutely.
All 5 of his children hold key positions within LVMH.
That's right.
I mean, it's not just a business for him. It's a family legacy.
It really is.
It's like he's creating a dynasty,
Yeah.
passing the torch to the next generation.
He is, and he's very intentional about it.
Yeah.
He mentors his children,
Okay.
gives them responsibility,
Right.
but also instills in them this deep understanding
Yeah.
of the luxury market and the values
Yeah.
that have made LVMH so successful.
Wow.
It's incredible.
That's amazing. Yeah, it really is. It's fascinating how he's woven his family into the fabric of LVMH.
Yeah.
But building an empire of this scale,
Yeah. In a cutthroat industry like luxury,
for sure.
it can't be a walk in the park.
No, it's not for the faint of heart.
Has he faced any criticism
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
over the years for his,
he's been called ruthless,
yeah,
a predator.
for his acquisition strategies?
Yeah, I mean, some people really don't like his approach.
But he's resilient though, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like he doesn't let it stop him.
He never shies away from a challenge.
Yeah. There's a quote from him
Okay.
that really struck me.
What is it?
He said, "Luxury goods are the only area in which it is possible to make luxury margins."
Wow.
And I think that speaks volumes about his long-term vision.
Yeah, he's definitely playing the long game.
His understanding of the value
He's not chasing quick wins.
of luxury.
He's building something that's built to last
Generations.
for generations, exactly.
So if we were to distill some key takeaways from Arnault's journey,
Okay.
what would they be?
Ooh, that's a good question.
What can our listeners learn?
I think one crucial lesson
From this master of the luxury universe.
is the importance of creating trends,
Yeah.
not just following them.
To be ahead of the curve.
Exactly. Another takeaway is the power of collaboration.
Okay.
You know, he understands that he can't do it all alone.
Right.
He's built a strong team,
Yeah.
mentored his children,
Right.
partnered with talented designers and craftspeople.
It takes a village.
It really does. He's created this whole ecosystem of excellence.
So success is a team sport.
100%.
And speaking of teams, I mean, his family plays such a unique role
Definitely.
in his story.
Yeah, and it highlights this powerful lesson, I think,
Okay.
about building a lasting legacy.
Okay.
It's not just about personal wealth.
Right.
It's about creating something meaningful,
Yeah.
something that transcends generations.
Ooh, I like that.
You know, he's ensuring that his vision lives on
Wow.
long after he's gone.
That's pretty powerful.
It is.
That's amazing. And that kind of brings us to another point,
Okay.
which is innovation.
Oh, yeah, he's a master at that.
He's taken these historic brands
Yeah.
and infused them
With fresh perspectives.
with modern designs,
Modern design.
but still respecting their heritage.
Yeah, it's a delicate balance.
He blends tradition with progress.
He does. And take the way he's embraced digital technology.
Okay.
LVMH is at the forefront of online luxury retail,
Right.
using social media to connect with younger consumers.
Yeah.
They're even experimenting with like virtual fashion shows.
It's wild how much things have changed.
It's incredible.
So he's not afraid to embrace change and adapt to the times.
Not at all.
It seems like his story is a masterclass
Yeah,
in building a successful business,
for sure.
but it's also about so much more.
Absolutely. It's about vision,
Yeah.
resilience, a commitment to excellence,
Yeah.
and this deep understanding of human desire.
Ooh, that's good.
You know, he's tapped into something universal.
What's that?
Our longing for beauty,
Yeah.
for luxury, for something that makes us feel special.
Right. And how do you bottle that up and sell it?
That's the million-dollar question.
So what does this all mean for our listener?
Good question.
Whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur, a creative professional, or just someone looking for inspiration,
Yeah,
there's a lot we can learn
absolutely.
from Bernard Arnault's journey.
His story reminds us that extraordinary achievements are possible.
Totally.
If we dare to dream big,
Yeah.
think strategically, build strong relationships, and never stop innovating.
It's all about those connections.
It really is.
Yeah, it's inspiring to see how he's not only achieved remarkable success, but also built something that has the potential to last for generations. But I think what's most striking about Arnault is his unwavering commitment to excellence.
Absolutely. Whether it's the craftsmanship of a Louis Vuitton handbag or the intricate blend of a Dom Perignon champagne,
Right.
every detail is like meticulously considered. He understands that true luxury is about creating something exceptional, something that transcends the ordinary.
And that pursuit of excellence seems to permeate every aspect of LVMH,
Yeah.
from the products themselves to the way they're marketed
Yeah.
and presented to the world.
It's about creating an experience, an aura of exclusivity and aspiration.
Ooh.
Think about the way LVMH has partnered with artists and cultural institutions,
Okay.
sponsoring exhibitions, restoring historic buildings.
Right.
They're not just selling products, they're curating a lifestyle.
That's really smart.
It is.
They've managed to elevate luxury
Right.
beyond just material possessions.
It's become an expression of taste, of cultural awareness,
Yeah,
even a form of social currency.
that's interesting. And that brings us to, I think, a crucial insight.
Yeah.
For anyone looking to apply Arnault's principles to their own endeavors,
What's that?
it's not enough to simply create a great product or service.
Okay.
You need to understand the emotional connection,
Right.
the deeper meaning that resonates with your audience.
You got to tap into those aspirations, those desires that drive people's choices.
Whether it's a desire for beauty, for status, or simply for something that makes them feel good.
Exactly. And that's where the real magic happens. When you connect with people on that emotional level,
Yeah.
that's what separates the truly successful from the rest.
Well said.
Wow.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into the world of Bernard Arnault,
Yeah.
what resonated most with you?
That's a good question. I think for me, it's a reminder that success is a multifaceted endeavor.
Okay.
It's about strategic thinking, building a strong team,
Yeah.
embracing innovation,
Right.
but it's also about passion resilience and an unwavering commitment to excellence.
That's a great takeaway. And as we leave you to ponder the lessons learned from this master of luxury,
Yeah,
we encourage you to think about how you can apply these principles to your own life,
definitely.
to your own aspirations. What dreams are you chasing? What legacy are you building?
It's a good question to ask yourself.
The next chapter of your story is waiting to be written.
Go out there and make it a masterpiece.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
We'll catch you next time for another fascinating exploration.